there, J's, your old pal McJuggerNuggets here. Welcome to QnA number deuce. That's 22, guys. This is a weekly Q&A series. I just got to keep reinforcing that. I'm not used to it. I still miss fan mail. I think just after doing it for 1 year, you get used to a certain thing, and it's hard to change. But I took to Twitter asking you guys to ask me questions using hashtag AskJugger, and you guys delivered the goods. I've chosen around 18 questions. Guys, I just got home from work not too long ago, so bear with me if I seem kind of exhausted. I'm really trying to manage 2 jobs at once, and YouTube's already a full-time fucking job. I mean, if you ask me, not if you ask other people. So I'm working that, and I'm trying to do the farm, and it just sucks. I get home, and I have to do the videos. So I got double load, so just bear with me, guys. Let's get straight into the questions. Perfect starter question. Dylan asks, so are you considering quitting the job at the farm? Hell yeah, man. I mean, after Corn quit yesterday, it's really hard for me not to think about it. I mean, when your best friend quits a job and you guys went into it together, and we went into it hopefully to keep filming videos for you guys so we can keep the channel going, but, you know, it's like a bandwagon thing. You see somebody quit and I want to quit too. It's not like a butt buddy thing. It's not like, you know, oh, I need to follow my boyfriend. But it's hard. The conditions aren't great. Look, I already don't really like manual labor. It doesn't mean I'm lazy. It's just I think I'm just better with my mind and not so much with my hands. Yes, I understand you can't really fuck a girl with your brain, so that's kind of a disadvantage that I suck with my hands. Well, no, actually, you could technically mind fuck a girl. So there. But it doesn't matter if I'm considering quitting or not. I can't quit. I would be really screwing myself over. I'm doing this job to make my dad happy, so living here isn't as bad. And you know, my Uncle Chris has expectations for me. I don't want to let him down now, even though he can be a jackass. I just got to do like what I did today: is bring the camera. Maybe I'll bring the tripod that it's sitting on right now and just do some shots. But dude, I gotta be like fucking Casey Neistat and get a drone that follows me around at the farm. That'd be actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'll just take everything a day at a time. There could come to a point where I'm just like, I'm sick of grinding it out. Videos and farm, and it's just too much, or Uncle Chris pisses me off and throws goat shit at me like what just happened to Corn. I don't know. Day at a time, guys. Day at a time. Spartan117 asks, how do you feel about the farm job? I put these 2 in the beginning just so I can really say everything I want to say. Honestly, the farm job isn't as bad as I initially thought. You know, you hear farm job and you're like, okay, great. I'm gonna be rolling around in cow manure and like trying to tame horses and stuff. And it really hasn't been like that. It's been dirty, and that was expected, but it's not as bad. I think the hardest thing is trying to manage videos while being there and working for Uncle Chris. I think Anita's great. So that makes things easier. The hours haven't been horrible. Yeah, you know, Anita allowed me to sleep in today, which was nice. However, I don't know if that'll be a regular thing. It just sucks to have to stay till sundown. But you know what? I think things could be worse, so I'm happy about that. CJ asks, is your dad's side of the family the same as your dad, or is it just your dad and Uncle Chris? I understand you guys may not have seen or have met some of the members of my dad's side of the family, and that's good reason. They're a little more conservative bunch. So, you know, the camera is a weird thing. It's, you know, all farmy stuff, and they just don't understand the technological era. So I haven't been able to have the camera around. I'm surprised that you guys actually got around to meeting Uncle Chris and that this has become a thing with working with him. I'm surprised we've been able to have the camera around him thus far. I just need to think of some way to conceal the camera better, or get a smaller one. John asks, how do you feel about Corn standing up for himself? Good and bad things. The good, first of all, well, no, let's do the bad first. It sucks. I lost my cameraman. I lost my filmer, and you know, my best friend seemed like he was it almost kind of came back on me. It seemed like he was a little upset with me, and he hasn't been very responsive. I might go see him tomorrow and try to talk to him, but honestly, I can't blame him. You know, getting paid $4, us having to split that sucked. This could be a good thing because I'm getting paid like full wage now. And Corn's just a generally quiet person. He's really shy, reserved. It was kind of cool to see him really stand up for himself, and I think it was for a just cause. You know, you get shit thrown at you, or you're taking it. I couldn't, honestly, it's hard for me to imagine, because I consider Corn a family member, but, you know, he's technically not family, and to have my uncle, like, harassing him a little bit, I can see where that would really tick him off, and, you know what? Good for you, Corn. He was actually able to quit. If I was able to quit, I think I would. I know I would. It's just my circumstances are a little different than his. He doesn't have to have this job. I on the other hand, feel like I do. Spencer asks, would you ever show your dad other YouTubers and gamers to prove that it's a job? By the way, love your vids. Thanks, man. Honestly, that was something more back in the day, like maybe a couple years ago while I was doing YouTube. Now, it's not really a question. He understands that I get money from it. He's still, there will never come a time. There are some people that literally, their brains are wired in such a way that they've gone their whole life with one set way, and any other way just won't compute. It just won't go through. I don't think there is a way that he can understand. There are some people that are just like that. I used to show, I'd be like, hey, PewDiePie makes, you know, this much, or like, you know, all like these big YouTubers. I pull big YouTubers and gamers out, like, this is a pro gamer, makes money. This is a big YouTuber, makes money. But that doesn't matter. No matter how much money is made, if you can't respect the profession, it's just never gonna work. And that's kind of the brick wall that I'm hitting. Deadpool fan asks, what is your plans for the summer? Honestly, I hope to be out of my house by then. I am trying to save up money. I think this farm job is good. I'm earning Corn's half of the money now, and if I'm working here however long it takes, and while still trying to manage these YouTube videos, I might have to cut it back to 1 video a day just because farm job and YouTube is just too much. So hopefully I have enough saved to move out of my house by summertime, and that would just be great. That would be so exciting. So really all my plans is work and grind out YouTube videos and vlogs and save up to move out by summertime. I also would like to spend more time with Juliet. Payne asks, do you ever see you and your dad having a good relationship? Oh shit. No. There used to be a time where I could see that happening. This was a while ago. This was back when he was good. And he, you know, would only lose his temper here and there, and so it was kind of justified at times, but I just don't see it anymore. There have been times where I've seen glimpses of hope. Like he did a QnA video with me at one point, and you know, I mean, just recently he had played video games with me, and it's almost like these are times where he's shown an interest in what I do, and then I don't know what happens. He's just like, he forbids himself. He doesn't let himself get that far, and he's just like, I shouldn't be doing this with my son. It encourages some kind of bad behavior. I don't know what the fuck he thinks. There was a time, but I think that time has passed. I don't think he'll ever understand. I don't think we'll ever be good, and that's a sucky thing to think, but that's what I believe. Cool asks, how come you don't use your room? Why build it? He's referencing the room in the Morton building, and you know, just because you don't see it on video, I actually use that room quite a bit. Why build it? I originally built it so I could kind of live in there, and then I realized it wasn't really working out that way. I needed more space, and it turned out to be a lot more money than I thought it was going to be. It just became a gamer's paradise, and I actually go out there quite a bit on most nights, and I don't bring the camera with me, and it's my like little happy place. It is my fun world, and I've been going there ever since I got the Super Nintendo from Aunt Jackie's. I've been playing Super Nintendo in there, and it's been nice. And you know, I can go there to forget about all my problems and just chill and relax. And I'm not in this house with my dad, and it's been cool. And I love that room, truly. SVC asks, will you ever get a tattoo like your brother? I always thought it was crazy he was getting tattoos. I know that's just more up his alley, but like as far as tattoos, I don't know. I feel like there's not a tattoo I would like my whole life. And I don't, even just like with my dad, like wanted me to get a different job, or the farm job wasn't cutting it. I feel like, you know, people are very judgmental of tattoos, even still. But I don't know, I do have this one idea in mind. I could get a tattoo. I could do it. Just something real small though, something subtle, kind of hidden, but like it's something for me, like something like maybe like Juggies tattooed on my butt or something. I don't know. It would be cool. Honestly, hey, what if we said, guys, 4 million subs and I'll get a tattoo? Deal? I don't know what we're doing for 3 million, but 4 million, I'll get a tattoo, and then 5 million, if you remember a previous Q&A, I'll do a Draw My Life video. Let's do it. Kaz asks, what would you do if your dad stole your dogs? I'd be crying hysterically, and we'd get one of Poopy John's puppies, I would hope. Or at least I would. Anthony asks, do you ever think there will be a game that'll come out that'll take the place of your favorite? That's tough. That is very tough. I haven't had a game that I've really loved in many years, and here's my theory on that. My favorite game is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. This is a game I played when I was like 7 years old, and I absolutely loved it, and it was really challenging, and it made me think, and it was great. It had an awesome soundtrack, the characters, it was beautiful. And then I absolutely loved Halo, and Halo 2 kind of trumped Super Mario RPG for a bit. Now that I'm older, I love both of them for different things, and I have many favorites. However, I haven't had a favorite game in like 7 years. Why is that? Here's what I think. I think as you get older, you become more knowledgeable, more aware of things in the world, and society fucking pressures down you, or even your dad, and makes you think that you have to be doing better things with your time. I haven't been able to enjoy gaming as much recently because I just feel guilty. Which is sad. It's sad to say that. And maybe some of you guys understand what I'm feeling, but you feel like I shouldn't be playing video games. There's something I should be doing that's more productive with my time. And just with that constant nagging idea, it is hard to really get sucked into a game. And also it's like, some games are really repetitive, and there hasn't been a really good fucking quality original game. Also, as you get older, your friends drift apart and they have jobs, and it's hard to get everybody online at the same time, so it's hard to have an online game. It just becomes very difficult to enjoy yourself. I don't want to get really depressed with this question, but I would love there to be a favorite game. However, I don't think it's impossible to compete with games that you grew up with and you play in your childhood, and there's that nostalgia factor, and it's like, that's when it gets to classic status, and they can't be trumped. Levi asks, if I've been religiously watching you every single day for the past year, would you be creeped out? Hell to the no, dude. That's what I expect you to do. The reason why I do 1-2 videos a day is so you guys watch 1 or 2 videos a day. That's the whole point. I'm not creeped out, and hey, I obsess over many things, and if you guys obsess over me and the vlogs, then that's awesome. That's what I want. Taylor asks, what is your weirdest fan encounter you've ever had? I actually can't really say. I've had a lot of fan encounters. Weird, I don't like the term weird because it's almost like a negative connotation. I couldn't even give you stories, guys, because I never want that fan to feel bad. I've definitely had some crazier, here's the thing. It's a fan interaction, and I think we've all gotten really excited over something, and people on the outside might look at it and be like, that's a little crazy. I'm not used to seeing that interaction, but that's just because we're really passionate about something or someone, and there's nothing wrong with that. So really a weird, it's like, I know if I saw somebody I really admired, I'd react in a similar way, and you know, there's no easy way to approach that. It's like, you could subtly go up to be like, yeah, I'm a huge fan, but then you're not really a huge fan because it's hard to not show a reaction to it. There are no weird fan interactions. They're fan interactions. They're supposed to be weird, so I love you guys, all of you. Chris asks, what's your favorite meal that Uncle Larry has ever created for you? Without a doubt, oh, the pizza burgers were good. Hold on, let me change. No, I think the fish tacos. The fish tacos that he makes, he's done chilling and grilling on that. Fish tacos were boss. But that pizza burger though, oh god, now I'm fucking hungry. SSJ Plays asks, has YouTube ever contacted you to be in the YouTube Rewind? No. Nope, unfortunately. However, 2016, that's the year, baby. That's the year. I'll be in the YouTube Rewind this year. I'm just assuming and wishful thinking, but hey, we keep growing, guys. That could be a thing. Do you think your money is still in the safe? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I hope it's in there. However, at the same time, I feel like you would move it to a bank account or something. But then again, I don't know how different a bank account is from a safe. I want it to be there. I'll get it back. I'm sure there's gonna come a day where I'll have that money again, and then I'll be out of here. Levi again asks, when you cut your hair, can I have a lock in the mail? What the fuck? All right, well maybe you are creeping me out a little bit. Nah, man, I'll send a package of all that shit. If you want my hair, dude, I'll send it to you. But you gotta I'd rather donate it to Locks of Love. But I mean, if you really want it, I can give you more. I don't know. You serious? If you're serious, we can do that. And the last question for tonight, Brandon asks, why do you do the ponytail? Another hair question. Here's why. I like it when it's down. I'm gonna put it down just cause I'm fucking done today. Why do I do it? It's cause it's easier to manage. Ow! It just became a thing because it's starting to get really long and curly, and it somehow gets in my mouth, like no bullshit. And when I'm working, it's just easier to manage. Like I'd rather just have it up so it doesn't like get caught in anything, and it doesn't, you know, get in my face. Plus I think it looks pretty cool. This is the flip side. I think we have one that's better than the other. Alright, Juggies, thank you guys so much for all your questions. Congrats to those who got featured. If you want to get featured for next week, you can ask me questions anytime. Just tweet them to me using hashtag AskJugger, and I'll put you in the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bring in the camera with me again to the farm, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, Juggies, love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.